Sunrise spills over the horizon, painting the small port in shades of gold and rose. The air is thick with the smell of salt and the cries of gulls circling overhead, but an unsettling tension hangs over the village. The sea, their lifeblood, has turned against them. For days, a rough, unpredictable tide has churned in the harbor, its waves crashing against the pier with a fury that keeps every fishing boat tied securely to its mooring. The villagers watch with anxious eyes, their livelihoods and their very next meals held captive by the ocean's temper. Fear and desperation are etched on their faces. Captain Sao, a sailor whose hands are as calloused as his resolve is steady, stares out at the white-capped turmoil, his brow furrowed in worry. Beside him, the spirited young fisher Kaya clenches her fists, her usual optimism worn thin by days of forced inactivity. Then, a figure appears, moving with a quiet grace that seems to defy the chaos around him. It's Kato. At only 12 years old, he's slim and unassuming, dressed in a simple indigo kimono tied with a white sash. But there's an aura about him, a stillness that commands attention. His deep blue eyes, shimmering like the morning light on calm water, surveyed the turbulent scene. In his hand, he holds a small wooden staff, intricately engraved with the swirling patterns of waves. As he approaches the edge of the pier, a faint ethereal light begins to glow from the silver tips of his black hair. He doesn't seem to notice the villagers who part to let him pass, their gazes a mixture of awe and hope. He is focused only on the sea. Closing his eyes, Kato stands at the very end of the pier, the spray of the waves misting his face. Heat. Takes a deep, slow breath, then another, his rhythm gradually syncing with the rise and fall of the restless water. He isn't trying to fight it, to command it. He is listening. It's a language few understand, a conversation between an ancient power and a boy with the soul of a sage. His magic isn't a weapon of force, it is an act of communion. Feels the ocean's agitation, its deep, resonant heartbeat, and understands that it is not anger, but a forgotten disquiet. He raises his staff, not as a wand of power, but as a gesture of respect, an offering of peace. He leans forward, his lips barely moving, and whispers a single word into the wind, a word carried on the breath of the tide. His own name, Kato. He is not demanding recognition, he is introducing himself, offering a piece of his own spirit to the vast, ancient consciousness of the water. For a moment, there is only the sound of crashing waves. Then, a profound change begins. The churning slows for violent, choppy peaks soften into long, even swells. It's as if the sea, having heard his name, remembers a long-lost harmony. The harbor, once a cauldron of turmoil, smooths into a sheet of polished glass. The water answers, not with a roar, but with a gentle, accepting sigh. The tension in the air dissolves, replaced by a shared, silent wonder. With the water now calm, the harbor comes to life. Captain Sao gives a decisive nod, and soon, the fleet of small fishing boats slips away from the pier, moving as gracefully as swans across the serene surface. As they head toward the open ocean, the villagers, their faces now filled with gratitude, turn to the lone figure on the breakwater. They bow deeply, a silent, heartfelt thank you for the boy who didn't conquer the sea, but understood it. Kato offers a small, gentle smile in return. He has learned another piece of the secret to his power. It does not command, it listens, it guides, it restores. His gaze turns from the departing boats to the endless horizon. His heart already set on the next village, the next journey, and the next soul in need of healing. Thank you so much for joining us on Kato's journey. If you were moved by his story, shared, please give this video a like and subscribe to our channel for more episodes. We'd love to have you with us as we continue to explore this magical world. See you next time.